2023 has been an amazing year to be a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. From the Ruin DLC, the long-awaited movie, Help Wanted 2... No, please, I was almost there. Us FNAF enjoyers have had a lot on our plates, and the fandom doesn't look like it's going to be slowing down anytime soon. With that being said, it was also a pretty big year for Roblox Five Nights at Freddy's games as well, with games getting huge updates, revamps, old titans returning, new games coming out of nowhere as well. It was pretty difficult to put this list together. Some of the criteria I used to make this list is the game had to be updated this year, the amount and quality of content, replayability, style, and uniqueness. Basically the games I had the most fun playing and can go back to frequently even when there hasn't been an update. Without any more yapping, let's get into my personal top 10 Roblox FNAF games of 2023. Starting off the list at number 10 is Twisted Reality. When a game this good is only at number 10, you know it's going to be a competitive list this year. Twisted Reality stands out to me because of its unique quests and badges. The Shadows quest was a lot of fun and adds something different when badge hunting, not just going to X location, finding something, stepping on it. Besides quests, this game's maps are always detailed and very well designed. They don't stop at the pizzeria. The entire map, inside and out, is always filled with a bunch of stuff going on, and it makes it feel like an actual town. They of course just released their FNAF movie update as well, and with the FNAF 3 update coming soon, 2024 is going to be a big year for them, I hope. Number 9 is a brand new game that was released this year, Freddys Unlock. While the game may be new, the devs behind it are not. They've been making Roblox FNAF games for so long now, and their experience is plain to see when playing this game. This isn't an RP like a lot of other games on this list and Roblox FNAF games in general. It's a brand new take on the old FNAF formula, but changed up for Roblox and modernized. From actually going into the story and lore to redesigning animatronics, giving them a classic but familiar feel. There are a few other games that have tried replicating the FNAF gameplay but just didn't feel quite right, but this game does it very well. They just released a trailer for the multiplayer aspect of the game, which I am very excited for. I'm not sure how they're gonna add multiplayer into the FNAF 1 formula, but I'm excited nonetheless. Number 8 is Fredbears Mega Roleplay. FMR has been a titan in the Roblox FNAF scene for years now, and the fact that it's still going strong so much later tells you how good the game is. This game is really so popular because of its secret character badges, which we got a lot of this year luckily. They released over 10 brand new secret characters, holiday badges, game passes, including the Ruin animatronics, and the really spooky cool purple guy design, which is one of my favorite characters of the year in any game. And that's all without mentioning the huge revamp the game got in the beginning of the year, changing the map, animations, animatronics, everything pretty much. Plus, they just released a brand new FNAF 4 nightmare themed update during the holidays, a new area to the map, super detailed secret characters and game passes. If you ask anyone their top Roblox FNAF games, FMR will always be on there somewhere. The quality and the animatronics design and animations is top level, and it has been since the beginning. Number 7 is Return to Animatronica. In terms of uniqueness and frequency of updates, this game might just have everyone else beat. In this game, you're back in FNAF world fighting monsters and enemies, there's huge boss fights, unlocking rare animatronics and badges. There's just so much to do and unlock in this game, I still don't have everything. They did just add a Gallant gaming character to the game earlier this year as well, so I mean, that's pretty neat. This is the only RPG on the list, a kind of mix between the typical roleplay game and some quality gameplay. The animatronics themselves look very unique in their designs, and I like how everyone you ask will have a different favorite character to play as in the game. For my personal favorites, they gotta be the Nightmares. Their designs alone are really cool, plus beating the bosses with them was pretty easy for me anyway. This is a game I really need to get back and play more of, since FNAF World is one of my favorite FNAF games of all time. Speaking of uniqueness, number 6 is FNAF AU Special Delivery. This game is a special case where the Roblox game is actually better than the game it's based off of, Special Delivery. It's a shame that Lumix's Special Delivery failed. It had such a unique concept and kind of did nothing with it. And then, you know, they overcharged for a lot of stuff, but we won't talk about that. But this Roblox game takes that concept and pushes it up to 11. New animatronics, zones, features, battles. It's kind of crazy how well this game lends itself into the Roblox platform, which, by the way, you can play this game on literally anything. PC, console, mobile, VR, whatever you want, which I think is a very nice touch. The gameplay is unique compared to everything else on Roblox, and with all the different types of animatronics, you'll be fighting for your life for a while with this one. Number 5 is the remake of Fazbears Revamp. Fazbears Revamp P1 and P2 have been some of the best Roblox FNAF games for years now in terms of of quality of content and quantity between the two games. They made their own designs for the FNAF animatronics, basically making them their own. The maps were all well designed and large, new things to discover at every corner, and of course a ton of badges. This brand new remake of the game delivers all of the things you knew and loved about the others and even more. The game remade the animatronics, animations, the map, in-game achievements, and more. The Purple Guy Game Pass is one of my favorites here as well. The 8-bit style really stands out compared to a lot of other games. They did just release a brand new Halloween update, which includes a few different quests to unlock, spooky-themed animatronics, which was a lot of fun to play as well. I really hope they do re-add the create a custom animatronic option in this game, and I want to see if they take everything from P2 to this as well, and if they end up combining the two older games into this newer one. Number 4 is FNAF 2: The New Arrivals. This game has insanely quality animatronics, and their quests to get the badges are some of the most fun I've had in a Roblox game. The quests are very difficult to get sometimes though, deep space, but when you finally get it, it feels like such a reward and achievement. This game has some of the coolest designs for animatronics I've seen as well in any game, from their take on the withered animatronics Spring Bonnie and Fredbear, and the badges like Crossed Out Bonnie. Plus, this game doesn't take itself too seriously, with special animatronics like Toilet Tree or the frustrating quest for Sir Cheeseworth III. This is one of those special games where if you see a clip or an animatronic from it, you'll know immediately that it's from TNA. Number 3, from another game that was just released this year, Fractured Franchise, the FNAF movie RP. When you become an animatronic in this game, you become that animatronic. From the animations and abilities to the weight of your movement, the steps are heavy like you're an actual big robot. Movement is a huge part of this game, and it boosts the immersion 1000%. Another huge aspect of the game is its dedication to recreating the pizzeria and setting of the movie 1-to-1. Everything seems perfect in placement, even in areas where they didn't show too much of the movie. I don't know how they found out what these details are, but I mean, it looks pretty cool. The lighting brings everything together, making you feel like you're in the movie itself. You can become all the animatronics from the movie, and if animatronics aren't your thing, they included every single human from the movie as well. And then if you're somehow bored in this game, you can just go hit the Showtime button and have a blast with the server. The decision between number 2 and 1 was very difficult to make this year. It took a lot of watching old videos, replaying both games back and forth, but I think I finally came to a decision. The second best Roblox FNAF game of 2023 is Forgotten Memories. I wasn't expecting this game to come back in 2023, but here we are. The top Roblox FNAF game of 2022 has returned. In terms of gameplay and quality, this game is unmatched. If there is a little bit more content in this game, it would definitely help it get to that number 1 spot, but just the 2 mazes alone have so much quality in them, and they're pretty difficult as well, unless I'm just bad. Rebuilding Mr. Hippo and escorting him to the end was super unexpected, but it was still a ton of fun and really unique as well. I really hope they add another section to the mazes, but only time will tell. It was difficult to choose between Forgotten Memories and the number 1 spot because I was basically choosing between a gameplay game and a roleplay game. They're too different to really choose between, so both of these games can technically be number 1 in their own right. But before we get to number 1 on this list, we gotta talk about some honorable mentions that, for one reason or another, didn't make their way onto the list. These aren't in any specific order, but let's start with Bytes Extension. The animatronics in this game are very unique as well, but that's pretty much the entirety of the updates, which are new characters. But I mean, I'm not complaining. But the animations are lacking a little as well, unfortunately, which doesn't take away from the quality of the animatronics themselves, but just holds the game back from being in the top list. Project Lore. This game is very unique, however, a lack of frequent updates really holds the game back, sadly. And finally, last but not least, is FNAF The Resurgence. This game seems to have finally found its footing and what it wants to be and do, and once they update it more, I think it'll be in the top Roblox FNAF games next year for sure. Plus, it has one of my favorite features in any game, the show stage, where you can listen to, I assume the devs, do covers of your favorite songs. And finally, the number 1 best Roblox FNAF game of all 2023, to no one's surprise, is DPRR. I'm sure everyone saw this coming, but DPRR is clearly the best Roblox FNAF game out there now. This game has maps and animatronics from every aspect of FNAF. the actual games, the movie, books, fan games, and more, they don't do the quest achievements as much anymore, but when they do, they're insanely quality and in-depth. This game has something for everyone. You can run around as your favorite animatronic or human, build your own pizzeria map, build your own custom animatronic, achievement or badge hunt, roleplay, bowl, go-kart race, and so much more. This game has become so massive over the years, it's actually crazy to see how much the game has improved over the years as well. It's hard to imagine where it'll go next, but then they surprise you and improve even more and add even more content. This game has been releasing updates since I started making YouTube videos, and it's still going stronger today. In conclusion, 2023 has been a huge, groundbreaking year for FNAF inside Roblox and out. I can't wait to see what happens in 2024 with FNAF and these Roblox games and compare the list this year to next year. Will TPRR still be at the top, or will someone dethrone the king? Let us know. Let me know in the comments which games on the list you agree with. What would you change? What is your #1 game of the year? Thanks so much for watching. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.